Perswayable. What's going on, everybody? So this is going to be some rank hunter matches. Just going to kind of do my thing. I'm not going to have any of this stuff edited, and you guys can see my thought process. So typically, I do like to play Geisha. Obviously, Smiley Joker, he's better because he doesn't really... He has a counter, right? He has Magician. But Geisha's hard counter is a Thief. So I'm going to experiment. I want to use excitement a little bit. I'm realizing that with Geisha... well, with any of the hunters, really, they rely so much on that coordinator save. So, instead of using teleport where I'm going to another cipher machine, hopefully I can just position myself correctly where I wouldn't need teleport to begin with. So we'll see how it works out. It's an experiment. This is rank mode. It'll either work or it won't, like everything else in life. So we're gonna, we'll figure it out. We'll see if it works. Let's do this. All right, I'm not going to lie. This is kind of a long loading screen. Oh, what's the weather like? Maybe I could go outside. All right, so where are we at? So we're going to be on Arms Factory, and now it's time to shake that booty and to find people, and we are going to spank them with a spatula filled with Vaseline. That's what time it is right now. I'm going to run in here just to see if I have any... Nope, so I got... Oh, there's the earmark. What do we got here? Usually they're over here. I got to be careful, though, because these ruins, top kiters can really take up a lot of your time. So we'll see if this survivor is worth going. It's a coordinator. I don't... Oh, I missed. Oh, no, I got her. Boom. There we go. That was a little booty slap right there. Now, typically, I don't like to go after coordinator first. I really don't like to go after coordinator first. However, this is a T100 player. And if I come across you as a T100 player in rank match, you're getting preferential treatment. So you might say, well, why am I going after the coordinator? Literally, you shouldn't, but I am anyways. Typically, top hunters sometimes will try to get the coordinator to use her flare gun first. Yep, that was a really bad miss. There we go. Now I got you. And the reason being so is that just because of the perseverance on the rocket chair, so this is going to put me kind of at a disadvantage a little bit, right? What do? Do I camp her? And allow everybody else to decode all these machines? Probably not. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking for that tinnitus up in my corner, right? I know that I have no cipher machines to the left of me, right? All the way on the small hut. There's no cipher machines over there, which means that if they're going to come after coordinator, it's probably going to come around over here. And I see that earmark now. And really what I want to do is if it's up to me, I would try to kill the person before they come even relatively close to the chair, but that tinnitus is really popping up right now. So we'll see what I can manage to do. I don't know where they are. I see him right there. We're going to drop down. We're going to see if that little trick works. Nope. Oh, nice. Got the terror shock. Wow. All right, that was good. Wow. Oh dear Lord, he is upset. I hope he has no family pets, because I don't want him to beat his family pets. But that was a good job on his part. He did his best to try to go and rescue. That can be difficult sometimes. Trust me. A lot of the high tiers will tell you that I've been in that situation where I try to go for a rescue, and it's all about timing. Sometimes you get that terror shock, sometimes you don't. But what's funny right now is that I have two people on the chair. I actually had somebody yell at me one time for this. Why were you camping? I have two people on the damn chair. What do you like? It's so funny. People who complain about camping, they just don't want you to do anything. They don't want you to secure your kills. They just don't want you to win. Oh, Doom Shock. So for those that don't know, Doom Shock is from the Persona tree. It's different from Terra Shock, right? You got that 20% chance when you're 18 meters away from somebody on a rocket chair, I believe, where you'll one-shot them. So now we have 3 people. Uh-oh. Let's go, Mind's Eye. Let's see what she's doing. I don't know. I just decided to use that. There was no real reason to use that. I just decided to. That Mind's Eye, I got respect for. You know what I mean? And is that Mind? Yeah, I got tremendous respect, because instead of just, trying to go through the dungeon, they actually tried to save their teammates, and I got incredible respect for that. That's I mean, at any point in time, they could have just tried to hide and get the points themselves, and they decided not to do that. So typically I would let them go within the dungeon, because I like to reward that sort of behavior. I think that's it's admirable, right? You're in rank match, your whole team's gonna lose anyways. Why not, right? So I'm still letting the doctor die though. I gotta win the match. We'll come back here. We'll put maybe we put a poster up or something. Give her some viewing material. There we go. I was kind of rude before, not giving her reading material or anything. You know what I mean? That's kind of boring, just sitting on that rocket chair with nothing to do. So yeah, so I do like playing Geisha. I am wary about playing Geisha when I'm playing a team with 2 thieves. So I'll switch over to the clown. Yeah, we'll have another match here. Let's try this. I think it's the same team, so let's see if they can rectify themselves. They gotta spank me. It's my turn. They're going to, you guys got this. You guys got this. You guys can easily beat me. I have faith in you. Let's do it. Spatula with Vaseline again. Let's try this again. I don't know what I'm saying. I need more coffee. All right, so let's see what we're doing. Okay, I just don't want to move, apparently. Just want to chill there, look at the mirror, make sure my makeup is good. All right, so we're going to go over here. Typically, survivors are usually over here, and they're not right now, right? So a lot of people in this map, they always say, why do I die early game? Well, it's most likely because you're in this area and you don't know how to kite in this area. But I already know now. I don't want to waste too much time over here, right? I don't have the earmark. I have no idea where they are. We're going to move on to this cipher over here. And this area is a little bit more difficult kiting against a Geisha, in my opinion. I was able to get that first hit. So what this Mind's Eye is doing wrong right now is that she's not skill checking me in the slightest. She always thinks that she has enough time to get to wherever she needs to. And that's her biggest mistake. You need to keep skill checking. That's that little logo that pops up. She didn't skill check. She didn't really do anything there. That was a relatively easy kill. And I think that she should have ran into the area that I was just in first. She shouldn't have ran around like that. It wasn't enough time to try to kite me. She should have ran towards the pallets, and she would have been able to eat up a little bit more of my time. All right, so let's see what we're doing. So I see this doc. I'm going to... I hit the doctor, but I wish that the Mind's Eye, I don't know, really, she shouldn't have done that. Because I understand trying to tight kite, but not right there. This is like a worst case scenario. She should have moved her way over here towards towards where those pallets are, where she died the first time, because I did swing and miss. So she had, that 2-3 seconds of an opportunity, and then it would have came down to whether she could have skill checked me in time. And she would have been able to get away from there. So now, because she wasn't able to get away, it's going to be really difficult for her teammates to try to do another rescue. I'm just kind of peeking in there. Hi, hey. I didn't feel like going in there. I just wanted to say hi to her. She didn't really say hi to me. She left me. It was kind of rude. Well, mannerisms. Somebody needs to teach her. So again, I see the earmark that, and unfortunately, she mistimed this, right? She wasn't paying attention to the chair. And she came running towards me, and now she's going to die because she didn't time that correctly. Or, well, maybe she won't. You never know. So, I'll try to come over here. And this is actually excellent timing from the coordinator. Coordinator came in and took a shot like a pro. Like, I mean, that doesn't get any more romantic than that. I mean, that coordinator just did a very, very good job. She popped out of nowhere. And, I think I'm going to go after her. That was so romantic. I think it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it was so romantic. I think if I kill her, it will make, you know what I mean? Like a good move. Oh, wait, the doctor is back over here. All right, we're going to go back to the doctor, and we're going to play some naked freeze tag with her. Get over here, girl. Come on. Get over here. So I see what she's doing. She wants me to hit this wall. Yup, good job, but she's circling too much. And that's what happens sometimes, is that people, they don't really know when to stop, right? So you want to do it once, a missed attack, and then you don't want to keep doing it, because most likely they're not going to fall for that again. But that was good. That was a good juke, and I hit the wall like a angry teenager playing Call of Duty. The only thing that I don't really understand this round is really what the coordinator is doing, because the coordinator should have been the one going for the rescue for the Mind's Eye with the flare gun. So the coordinator still hasn't used his flare gun, and somebody has died. So that's not really necessarily good. The coordinator stayed on the on the cipher machine and allowed the doctor to go for the rescue, but the doctor doesn't have tide turner, I don't believe. So really, that combination with this team got Mind's Eye killed faster. Not to mention Mind's Eye also kind of messing up and with the kite. So we'll see if she's gonna. Nope. So she doesn't use her flare gun, which is very questionable. I don't really understand what the coordinator is doing right here, because you're. Okay, you know what? I think I know what the coordinator is doing. What the coordinator is trying to do is not use the flare gun because she's using tide turner. Okay, I understand what the coordinator is doing. So tide turner is, so you get that 20 seconds, and then, but the problem is that if you don't use the flare gun, oh God, I think I lost the doctor. Where is the doctor? Oh dear Lord, this reminds me of the first time I ever got lit. No, I can't say that on YouTube, but I'm confused. I don't know where I'm going. Which direction am I supposed? Oh, there she is. She's over here. Yeah, so I know what the coordinator was doing. So what the coordinator was doing was relying on tide turner, and then if that failed, then now the second save, they'll use flare gun because they don't have tide turn anymore. That is a strategy that some coordinators use, and it's really about preference. Some just kind of go all in on the first rescue. So now the coordinator is up. We gotta find her. Yeah, I got lost. I couldn't find the doctor. All right, so we're gonna move around a little bit. I see that earmark, right? The tinnitus. All right, now I lost it. So these are the most dangerous machines, right? One of them. So they've avoided this area, so it's gonna be easier for me late game. Remember, I did that Sacred Heart guide. Well, just because something is in a danger zone doesn't mean that you don't decode it, right? It's really going to depend on what's happening. Typically, if somebody is kiting, that's when you can go into the danger zone and get one of those cipher machines down, so you kind of break up. See, like for instance, it's not that bad actually. The diversity in the cipher machines isn't too bad. But yeah, so we're gonna go after this quarter. Who is this? This is the thief. Oh, thief did a very good job there. Very good job. Thief knew I was gonna hit him, so he took the hit instead of trying to climb the window. I would have done the same thing. That was very good of him. He could have tried to do a better job at the juking, at least by the window, do a circular rotation. He's gonna run back towards me. He's gonna stun me here. I'm actually going to use. Yeah. I didn't want to use that, but I had to, and that was the ability for me to really finish off this kill. Now, here's where I kind of put myself at a disadvantage now. Because I used that, I still remember that the coordinator hasn't used their flare gun. So now she's going to get a nice, easy flare gun stun on me, unless I can somehow avoid it through these barriers, but that's going to be relatively, difficult. So we'll see what we can pull off. Worst case scenario, if I get hit with the flare gun, I get hit with the flare gun. So if you're asking what I'm doing, I'm really trying to put distance between me and this rocket chair. I want to hit this coordinator as far away from this chair as possible. That would be ideal. But she was able to sneak up on me. I can't do that trick where I jump up in the air because she can still hit me. So I'm trying to block her in here. Yep, she used her flare gun. Ooh, she took a long time to get that rescue. And that's not her fault. That's just because I was in the way. So I did go after the coordinator only because I've gotten her down before. We're going to go after this thief now, right? Because the coordinator has either already used their self-heal or we got plenty of time. And I would ideally like to get down the second person. This is where my play style can differ from other people. Ooh, good job. Where sometimes I don't go right for the rocket chair at the end, right? Because there's plenty of time that I have where I can get this second person. And even if they self-heal, I'm pretty sure she already used her self-heal when I took down the doctor and her at the same time. So he's trying to moonwalk. Let's see him, come on. Let's see him do this moonwalk. So he's not really using his camera too good. So remember when I taught people how to really do the moonwalking, I told you that it's very specific. The first important thing is making sure you don't run into objects. The second most important thing is to make sure that your flashlight can land on the geisha in that order, which means that if you can't get the flashlight on me, that's okay as long as you're not running into objects, right? And as long as you're facing me during the moonwalk. So he messed up the order. He focused so much on the flashlight that he was running into objects. And Yeah, so actually, I'm not going to let this guy go, only because he's T100, which is part of the clan that I'm in, and I don't really want there to be any favorites. Typically, I'll let the last person go, but I don't want that thief thinking that I purposely went after the thief to let the coordinator go away. I didn't do that. That was me trying to really win the match. So I'm actually not going to let the last person go because it's just going to look a little bad. I don't want to have that preferential treatment. And so this is me, like I said, just really messing around with excitement today. Something that I've been really practicing, just because what I've been realizing is that the most difficult part is really when that coordinator goes in for the rescue. And when I was the clown, for some reason with Smiley, it's more difficult for me using Smiley. This is my persona build. I have that berserk. I have my fallen misfortune for the doom shock. I don't invest in confined space, only because typically I'm not in looping areas. And that's another thing that you need to learn. You need to learn you need to learn when the hell to get away. You know what I mean? If you're facing a good kiter and they're in a good spot, just move on, get to the next person. And so let's see what we got here. So we got a mercenary. They're gonna lose this round. I can already tell because they have a mercenary. I don't think you're gonna beat me as a mercenary. And it's not me. It's just that mercenaries are not good. They were just all right. So I forgot to come out with a video about mercenary, but the mercenary did get a buff, but he's still a D tier character. He's not good, especially against the Geisha. He's not good. So we'll see how this works here. Unfortunately, I don't have teleport, so this round's going to be a little difficult. We'll see how this works. I hate this map. I hate this map as a survivor. I hate this map as a hunter. And so what I want to do is work my way towards the beach over here, and we're going to see, I don't have my tinnitus on anything right now, right? So that means that there's nobody over here. I'm surprised by that. Usually people are always over here. So we'll check the chest. For those who don't know, you'll get these chests that spawn over here, and they can give you boosts like persona boost or speed movement. But I got nothing. So I've wasted an incredible amount of time. Now, thankfully, they have a mercenary on their team. All right, so they're not decoding that fast. If I was dealing against a team with like mechanic, which they do have a mind's eye, but 4 people who actually could decode, I'd be at a significant disadvantage. Oh yeah, I do have teleport this round. Okay, I do have teleport. I'm a dummy. All right, so I'm actually going to go after the mercenary. I should not have done this, but there's a reason why I did. That thief actually looped around into a very strong kiting area, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Now, this guy is actually in a good area now, so we're going to see how he tight kites, but he's running too much. He's dead. I can already tell you he's dead. He's running too much. He's not really tight kiting. Somehow I missed that hit, but he is going to die. And that's just him panicking a little bit. He didn't have faith in the looping and the tight kite, and he threw the pallets down too early. And he actually should have gone the route that the thief went in, where he kind of hooked around and you have those long logs on the side. Right over here, actually. See that pallet that I'm going by in that area right there? It's awesome for looping for a while. But, in all fairness, though, I think it was the thief. The thief also went there, so you don't always want 2 players in the same area. So we can't be too critical about the mercenary play. I'm just explaining why I eventually went after the mercenary, which, isn't a good idea because his perseverance on the rocket chair is ridiculous. But we're going to see if I can pop up here, see if I can time this correctly. Oh, nice. Yep, timed it correctly. Get them on a rocket chair as well. All right, so we got 2 of them down, and I expect somebody's going to come. All right, so we're gonna put her in the rocket chair, and then let's see what we got here. So we got the priestess down, and we have the mercenary down. So I'm waiting for somebody to come for the rescue. I have that earmark. I see him. What is he trying to do? He's trying to fake me. That's what he's trying to do. I'm not going to allow that to happen. So what I'm doing here is I'm not going after him. I'm waiting for him to come to me now because we're getting towards the end of the rocket chair counter. And so he's going to have to come in here and do his job. And hopefully, see, I didn't time it correctly. So I didn't get a terror shock on that. But we're going to hit him. I think we hit him. Yeah, we did hit him. And I'm going to make sure he doesn't go for this rescue. I know that the mercenary is going to be going down relatively soon. So he decided to moonwalk way too early. Way too late, rather. Which is fine. Mercenary is now down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find him, but we're going to... Oh, there he is. Yep, so you know what? We're going to put this thief down. I think we're going to put this thief down. Because the mercenary is already almost dead. So I really want that mercenary dead. This is going to secure the second kill. Mercenary is still not a good character, guys, for high tier rank. Just don't use him. You know, I know that there's a lot of theoretical arguments as to why to use him. He's not pragmatic. It's just he really isn't. He's not good against Geisha. A competent clown will still be able to maintain that distance, in the sense that he won't allow too much distance with the elbow pads to really affect his gameplay. Thief is able to get away because I had to put him down once, so I'm just going to kill him real quickly. Let's see if he snopes. See, he doesn't skill check me. He was too late with that skill check. So now he's going to die, and then we're going to see what's going on with the mind's eye and see if we can see that ear mark. I know the mind's eye is relatively close by. I don't know if she's running away. I don't know what she's doing, but I do know that she's relatively close by. So we are going to venture out a little bit, see if we can find her, see if we can get any vision of her. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I have that ear mark. Yeah, there we go. Oh, she didn't skill check me at all. Doom shock. Oh, that's so bad. That's not her fault. That's a probability thing. That really pisses me off when that happens to me. All in all, I think I don't really like that sort of attachment on Geisha, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really like using it too much. It's too situational. And what I mean by that is using excitement. So although I was able to win some matches and stuff, I can see in many situations where it'd be very, very difficult to get the win because you don't have teleport, right, with detention, where you can really have that navigation early in the map, or rather in the late of the map. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's just some random rambling of as I experiment different things in the game and try to get a better understanding of better combinations, why they're used, why they're not used. This is part of the learning process. Hope to see you guys soon. Take care now.